Good morning. Welcome to your 60-minute moto class. I'm just giving it another minute before we get started, just to let people tune in. Good morning. We're going to get started shortly. If you want to make your way down to your mat, lie down on your back, get comfortable. Hey, Chris. So glad you're here. So go ahead and get comfortable on the mat, lie down, and take up some space. And just a little pre-warning. And as you know, you can practice in your backyard. There may be some noise going on. Today's garbage day, of course. You know, you got squirrels and chipmunks running back there with the dog chasing them. Lots of kids playing around in the neighborhood. So might be practicing with a little bit of noise, but that's okay. And, you know, there is a lot of noise going on all over, especially the media. And, you know, we have to deal with noise. And so today in practice, just want to maybe focus a little on just staying grounded. You know, you can take a step back from noise, come to your breath, stay rooted, and try not to let things shake you too much. So this practice will just give us an opportunity just to move and breathe and not really have to worry about anything else right now at this moment, and just be here on our mat. It's great to see you too, Chris, even though I can't see you. I know you're here, and it's great to have you here. All right, take up some space. Begin to connect with breath. By connecting with breath, you know, you can try a few different things. Every inhale you take, just say the word in. And as you exhale, just say the word out. Keep breathing in and out of your nose. And just say those words to yourself. And this helps connect you to your breath. So you're noting the breath. You may wish to place your hands on your abdomen. Feel your belly rise and fall as you breathe. It's another great way to connect to your breath. And land here on your mat on this beautiful Friday. Breath in your lungs, a roof over your head. So much to be thankful and grateful for. Please, at any time during class, pause for a sip of water, modify poses if needed. You can always come back to Shavasana if you need that extra rest. Begin to roll or rotate your wrists and ankles one way and then the other. You can rock your head from side to side. Just bringing in movement gently and slowly. Stay with your breath. And draw your feet together. Reach through your fingertips and toes. So you're extending with a full inhale. Exhale. Open your mouth side out. Let it go. Again, reach with your fingers and your toes. Extend. Side out, let it go. Roll onto your right side and then make your way onto your belly and up into a tabletop position. Take your time getting there. And in a tabletop position, take some movement, whatever feels good here. To check in with your wrists and your hips. You can even curl your toes under here. A little stretch for the fascia on the bottom of your feet. Maybe let your head drop. Just stretching your neck. See how it's feeling here. Remember, every day you get on your mat, your body's going to potentially feel a little different depending on the activities you did the day before. Just how things are feeling, so it's good to check in. Uncurl your toes if they were curled. Meet in a neutral spine. We'll move through cat-cow. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. Lift your tail and chin. Exhale through your nose, round through your spine. Chin towards chest. Inhale, shoulders back. Heart lifts. Exhale, tip your chin. Round up your spine. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Neutralize your spine to a flat back. Curl your toes under. Send your hips high. Downward facing dog. You can have your knees bent as much as you need here. And again, just tune into how your legs are feeling, your calves, your hamstrings. Check in with your shoulders, your arms, your ankles even. Take some movement. Look towards your fingertips. Make your way to the top of the mat. You can tiptoe, you can hop, float. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart. And just let it go. Generous bend in your knees here. We'll take a moment, a very passive forward fold. You can still find some movement if you like. Sway side to side. Nod your head yes, or shake it no. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, long through the spine. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk your hands up your thighs, keeping a flat back all the way up to stand and into mountain pose. Release your hands by your side. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Interlace your hands, and as you exhale, touch your fingers down to the floor, your palms down to the floor. Inhale through your nose, sweep your palms forward and up, reach all the way up. Open your mouth, exhale, slide your palms down, and at heart center, interlace your hands, press to the mat. Again, inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, make an ha sound. Blow the air out right to the bottom of your lungs. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Make it your biggest breath. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hands. So we're going to really root down into the feet here. Take a moment, sway a little side to side, front to back. And fire up your leg muscles here. You'll feel your kneecaps lift. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, let your shoulders come softly down. Inhale, reach up out of your waistline. And exhale, tip up and over to the right, crescent moon. Staying strong in your legs. Find movement with your breath. Ground down through your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tip up and over to the left. Soften your right shoulder blade back and down. And move with breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale all the way back to center. Release your hands and let your arms fall down in front of you. Arms parallel to the ground. You can widen out your stance. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back and down. Powerful pose. You don't have to find your depth right away. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, sit deeper. Draw your tailbone towards your heels. Draw your shoulders back and down. Belly button up and in. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Inhale, slowly come all the way back up. Right onto your toes, tippy toes. Stay here, play with your balance. Keep those shoulder blades back and down. Belly button up and in. You can move into awkward pose with me. Bend your knees. Slide your hips down. Keeping your back really tall. So as if you were sliding down an imaginary wall behind you. And stay with your breath. Heels lifted high. Inhale. Exhale, you got it. Inhale, reach all the way up. Back onto your toes. Exhale, float your heels down. Sweep your arms in front of you. Bring your right arm under your left. Twist tie here. Or reach for opposite shoulders. Bring your feet together. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Sit nice and low. Inhale, right leg up. Wrap it around your left. Squeeze everything together. Eagle pose. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your right hip back just a little bit. Left hip forward. Elbows nice and high. Stay with your breath. Inhale, right leg down. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Holly's lifting my water bottle. Exhale, bring your arms down. Left arm under your right. Twist tie here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. Wrap it around your right. Squeeze together. Exhale. Sit low. Try bringing your left hip back just a little bit. Lift your elbows. Soften out your gaze here. We might have noise in our heads. So this is hard. It kind of hurts. You're tired when you're getting out of the pose. The noise, right? See if you can stay grounded, firm in your standing leg, and breathe through it. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot down. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Palms meet. Exhale. Slide your palms down in front of you. And bend your knees, sitting low. Let's move gradually, slowly, with breath into prayer twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, begin to draw your right elbow towards your left knee. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, bring your elbow a little closer to your left knee, increasing the twist. Every breath, increase the depth of your twist. And rest your forearm across your thighs. Left hand on low back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, bring your palms back to center. Reach up. And exhale, palms meet. Slide them down in front of you. Bend your knees. Sit low again. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow towards right knee. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, left elbow towards knee. So just increase that twist gently with breath, slowly. Open up your right elbow, so your right shoulder, keep your chest broad. Beautiful. Inhale brings you back to center, reach up all the way up. And exhale, float your hands down, bring your palms to your low back. You can open your feet here. And again, ground down through your legs. Feel your feet, feel your thighs fire up and your knees lift. Draw your shoulder blades back and down. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to trace your gaze towards the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. Maybe a little tuck to your chin here and you're standing back bend. Maybe the bend is happening in the upper spine. Inhale brings you all the way back up to center. Release your hands and pause in a mountain pose. You can reach for a drink of water here. We're in mountain pose at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge at your hips, fold forward with control. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Take a step back with your right foot so your heel's lifted high. Engage your core muscles. Inhale, float your torso up. Exhale, lunge into your front knee, arms sweep in line with your back leg, runner's lunge. Nudge your left hip back, right hip forward. Your gaze a foot or two above the mat and breathe. Inhale, float up. Exhale, sink deeper. Shoulders back and down, stay with your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, open up, warrior two. You may need to adjust to your stance here. Track your left knee over your left ankle. Back foot sealed to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Extend through your fingertips. Maybe try drawing your feet together without moving them. Fire up your inner thighs. Now open up your palms, thumbs to the ceiling. Bring your left hand down to the inside of your left knee. Right fingertips towards the sky. Triangle pose. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Inhale, stay lifted and open on the right side. Exhale, lunge deeper into your front knee. Inhale, palms, arms back to parallel. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Reach up, palms touch. Exhale, lunge. One more just like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame your front foot. Pick up your back heel. Bend your back leg. And step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a step back with your left foot so your heel's lifted high. Belly button up and in. Inhale, float up. And exhale, lunge forward. Runner's lunge on the other side. Right away, nudge your right hip back, left hip forward. Check in with your back leg. Heel lifted high. Your thigh pressed up towards the sky. And breathe. Shoulders back and down, chest is broad and open. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. And exhale, lunge. Inhale, open up into your warrior two. Exhale, lunge. Again, checking in with your back foot, seal it into the mat. Reach long through your fingertips, forward and back. Check over your right knee. Make sure you can see your big toe there. Inhale. Open your palms, thumbs to the ceiling. Right hand down to the inside of your right knee. Left hand towards the side. Triangle pose. Draw your left shoulder blade back and down. Open up through your head. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stay lifted out of the left side. And inhale, float your arms back to parallel. And exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Palms up to me. Exhale, lunge forward. One more just like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Straighten your front knee. Turn all 10 toes to face forward. Wide-legged forward fold. You can have a bend in your knees. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to tip forward, keeping a flat back. And connect with the ground. So whether that means your hands come down to the ground, or if you have space, you can reach for your ankles, or use some props to bring the ground to you. Inhale. Exhale. And rock the weight more towards your toes. You feel a really nice stretch in the back of your legs. Your knees can stay bent, that's totally fine. My knees tend to lock, so I like to keep a little bend in them most of the time through the postures. Stay with your breath. Good. Turn all 10 toes to face forward. Walk your hands up to frame your front foot, and then step your front foot back and into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And walk your hands back to meet your feet. So we're at the back of the mat now. Feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walk your hands up your thighs. Come all the way up to stand. Mountain pose. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a step forward with your left foot. So your right toes graze the mat behind you. Have a little bend there. Coming into toppling tree. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, begin to tip forward, hinging at your hips. Your arms can come in line with your back leg, and your back leg lifts. Move with your breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, tip deeper. No right or wrong depth. I know I say that all the time, but I want you to really remember that. There is no right or wrong depth. Just feel it out in your body today. Because you could be different today than you were yesterday, than you will be tomorrow. So just enjoy it now and see where you're at. Topple for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend your back knee, bring it forward and up, reach up. Moving right into dancers. Exhale, take your heel back towards your right glute. Let your right hand come down, open to the ceiling. Scoop up your foot. And then draw your knees somewhat close together. Left hand is reaching high. You can stay right here. This is beautiful dancer's pose. Or play with some depth. Inhale. And exhale. Kick back into your hand. Stay with your breath. Try and enjoy the journey, really. Soften your gaze. Let go of your jaw, any tension. Dance for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way back up. Release your foot. Find mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a step forward with your right foot so your left toes graze the mat this time. We're moving into our toppling tree. Inhale. And exhale, begin to tip forward. Now your back toes, it can be flexed, it can be pointed. I like to flex mine. It just reminds me, when I flex them, it reminds me to point my knee and hip down towards the mat versus opening up. It's just what it does for me. You can try both. Stay with your breath. Find your depth. And topple for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend your back knee, bring it forward and up, reach up. Exhale, kick your foot back. Let your left hand come down, open. Scoop up your foot. Right arm up. Inhale, reach forward and up strong. Exhale, kick back into your hand. Play with your depth. I'm finding these days that my right and left side are very different. So these kinds of postures look very different on each side. It's totally okay. Full breath in. Full breath out. Dance for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way back up. Release your foot. Step both feet together. Arms by your side. Inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Shoulders to your ears. Exhale. Let it go. Reach for a sip of water, and we'll meet on the mat for a midway shavasana. So just lie down on your back. Oh, and hello everyone else who joined. Hey, Catherine. All right, I'm just lowering the camera here a little bit. Just lie down. Take up some space. And let's return to breath. Connect with your breath. And come back to the space that you're in. Take notice of the noise around you, your surroundings. Note them. And let's leave them on the top shelf for now. So inhale, feel your belly, chest rise. Exhale, and let your body settle into the mat. Inhale, and exhale. Just follow the rhythm of your breath. And breathe in and breathe out. Your mat, your mat, your mat. Lie down. You can bring some movement in, wiggle your toes and fingers, circle through your wrists and ankles. Rock your head side to side. And we'll start our floor series. Place both feet onto the floor. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. And exhale, cross your right ankle over your left knee. No. And then open up your leg. So coming in to thread the needle. If this is a nice stretch for you, stay here. Or you can pick up your foot and hold on to your you can hold on to your hamstring. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with your breath. You should feel a nice stretch in your right side, your right hip. And release both feet back down to the ground. We'll switch sides. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Open that up. You can pick up your right hamstring. Remember to keep your left toes flexed towards your knee. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with your breath. Let's get a really nice stretch in that left hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Release both feet back down to the floor. And we'll move right into our abdominal work. Pick up your feet so your shins are parallel. Reach your hands towards the sky. Shoulders remain onto the mat. Draw your belly button up and in. Inhale. Right arm, left leg comes to a hover above your mat. Squeeze your left glute. Exhale, draw everything back to center. Inhale, left arm, right leg to a hover. Squeeze your right glute and draw back to center. So keep moving with your breath. Try and keep it really slow and controlled. And try to stay connected with your breath here. You can note the breath, just say in on your inhale, out on your exhale if you like. You can visualize it. Check in with your abdominal muscles, see that they're still really engaged. And we'll do 2 more on each side here. And when you're done, draw your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your hands around and give yourself a great big squeeze. Maybe a little rock side to side. And place both feet down on the floor again. And draw your heels in towards your bottom. Moving into bridge pose, so tuck your shoulder blades under, lift your hips up, and then interlace your fingers underneath your hips, or keep your arms down. I'm just gonna keep my arms and palms flat down. Inhale, lift your belly, make it round. Exhale, push into your heels, lift your hips. Again, inhale, round up your belly. And exhale, push into the floor. Lift your hips a little higher. Last one, inhale, draw your chest towards your chin. Exhale, push in, lift your hips. Inhale. And exhale, release your shoulders. Release your hands, roll your body down 1 vertebra at a time. Raise your left arm above your head. Roll over onto your belly. Coming into the spine strengthening series. So bring your hands to the mat, flat down beside your chest. Let your forehead touch the floor and really tack the tops of your feet down into the mat here. Inhale, peel your chest up off the mat, gaze is down, no weight in the hands, baby cobra. Shoulders back and down, keep your gaze down. And breathe in. Breathe out. And exhale, sweep your hands behind you and either interlace your fingers above your glutes or reach towards your heels. Your forehead comes back down to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, lift your feet, full locust. Inhale, see if you can lift 1 more rib off the floor. And exhale, bring your feet up. Inhale. Exhale. And release everything down to the mat. This time, stack your palms and let your forehead rest down. Full breath in. Full breath out. We're moving into floor bow. Next, you can do floor bow with me, or you can revisit one of the 2 poses we've just done. So draw your heels in, reach back around, and get a grip on both of your feet or your ankles. Draw your knees back together. Inhale, lift your chest. Open up your shoulders. Exhale, kick back into your hands. Stay with full, spacious breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And once again, there's no right or wrong depth to this posture. So move how your body feels. Inhale. And exhale, release. Let everything fall back down to your mat. Place your palms down. Push back through tabletop. And find a child's pose. You can bring your knees mat width apart. Big toes come to touch. Reach long through your hands, your fingertips. And rest your forehead down. And take a breath or two here. Listen to your heartbeat. And we'll move into the down dog flow series next. So look towards your hands, draw your body up through tabletop position, curl your toes under, send your hips high, and find your downward facing dog. We're gonna move through 6 flows. The first 3, I'm gonna walk you through some variations, and then I'll just cue the breath for the last 3. Inhale, glide forward, high plank, strong. Exhale, lower your knees down, bend at your elbows, and lower your torso forward and down in one long line. Forehead touches the ground. Inhale, peel your chest up, baby cobra. And exhale, push back through table, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward, strong high plank. Exhale, lower your knees, bend your elbows lower just halfway down. Inhale, press the tops of your feet down into the mat, thighs up, chest up, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bend your elbows lower, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, press the tops of your feet down into the mat, lift your thighs and chest. And exhale, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. All right, 3 more, you choose your variation. Inhale, forward. And exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, 1 more, you got it. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, take a breath, and find your child's pose. You can always do knees together too in your child's pose if you like. Find your breath. And look towards your fingers, and then draw your body up into tabletop. Bring your knees up behind your wrists, near the top of your mat. Take a sip of water here, and we'll get into our sleeping hero. Bring your hands behind you. Lift your hips up and settle them back down. And begin to lower your body down until you find that perfect stretch in your thighs. So just remember, you want to keep your shins down and prevent your knees from floating. If you start to float like this, you've probably gone too far. So just find your depth. And if you're right back up here, then that's perfectly fine too. Find your sleeping hero. Full breath in. Full breath out. Stay with it. You feel a nice opening across the chest. And a really good stretch to the thighs. Back up. Keep hold of your heels and draw your body up into sitting position. And we'll come to stand on our knees for camel pose. You can curl your toes under or have them flat. It's going to get noisy. I can hear the garbage truck, so bear with it. Block out the noise. And take your palms, place them on your low back, fingers pointing down. Open up your shoulders, draw your elbows gently together, and your belly button up and in. Inhale. And exhale, roll your ribcage up and then back. Again, move with your breath, so resist the urge to find your depth in one fell swoop. Just take your time and let your breath guide you into the depth of your pose. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. And slowly, on your inhale, come all the way back up to center. Uncurl your toes, release your hands, and come to sit down on your heels. I'm going to take a breath or two here just to let that posture settle in the body. If you're experiencing dizziness, that's okay. It's normal. Just give yourself time to let it pass. When you're ready, bring your hands down to the mat. Step into a tabletop, so bring your hips a couple inches, or your knees a couple inches behind your hips. Curl your toes under and find your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee behind your right wrist, setting up for sleeping pigeon. Actually, we'll start in proud pigeon. So you want to close up any gaps that you might have under your right hip. And stay in your proud pigeon. Take a couple of breaths here. Again, try to resist the urge of just rushing right into the depth of your posture. Let your breath guide you. Inhale. Exhale. And when you're ready, begin to walk your hands forward. Lower your body down and find your sleeping pigeon. Check in with your back, so you want to maintain length in the spine. Find rest for your forehead and come back to your breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. See if you can soften out your shoulders and your elbows. Sometimes if you bring your elbows a little wider apart, you'll find more space. And your heart might come a little closer to the floor. Release any tension in the jaw, the tongue. We'll do 2 more full breath cycles here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, slowly walk your body all the way back up into your proud pigeon. And we'll pause for a breath. Remove any props that you might have there. Curl your back toes under and send your hips up into your downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. And feel the blood rush back to your legs. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Send your right leg out long. I'm going to close up that space there. And breathe in your proud pigeon. Maybe 2 breaths if you like. And when you're ready, walk your hands out in front of you, bringing your body down into your sleeping pigeon. Find rest for your forehead, maintaining the length in your spine. So if that means you need something to bring the floor closer to your forehead for rest, in order to maintain that length in your back, you can try that. Let your elbows come out a little wider. And your heart sink a little closer to the floor. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw and your tongue. And if it's comfortable in your neck, try gazing over your right fingertips. So you're looking at the opposite way that your knees are pointing. Inhale, soften your shoulders. And exhale, and let your body settle. Full breath in. Full breath out. Stay connected with your breath here. Draw your knees back up to center. Set your feet down and then center out your hips. Pick your hips up and set them on the left side of your mat. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And very slowly, let your knees come down to the right. Try and keep your shoulders attached to the ground. Move with your breath. And your gaze to the left. And then come back to your breath. Inhale, feel your belly fill up and rise. And exhale, and let your body settle. Breathe in, and breathe out. Stay connected with your breath here. You may even try placing one hand on your belly so that you can feel your breath move you. Draw your knees slowly back in towards your chest. Set your feet down and center out your hips here. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees splay open for reclined cobbler's pose. Bring your hands to your belly and just breathe. Connecting with how your breath feels in your body, how it moves through your body. And feeling that fresh oxygen flow in. And letting all the stale air out. Stay with your breath. Remember, you can try different ways of staying connected. As you inhale, say to yourself, in. And as you exhale, say to yourself, out. So you can keep breathing like that. It helps you stay connected, stay focused on the breath. You can physically, like we're doing, place your hands on your belly or on your ribs and literally feel your body moving. Every breath you take, you can feel your chest rise up and your belly rise up. And every exhale, feel your body settle down into closer to the floor. Or you can visualize your breath. I like the picture of water. You inhale, you can picture that ocean wave drawing back, creating momentum. As you exhale, a beautiful wave come crashing down onto the shore. So choose your way of connecting to breath and stay with it. You can stay here, or as you feel ready, let your heels just slide down to the bottom corners of your mat. You might let your arms splay open here. Tuck your shoulder blades under. You can lift your hips up by pressing into your heels And then settle your body back down onto your mat. So take any movement here that you need, get comfortable, and find your final Shavasana. There is no rush, lots of time. You really just want to get comfortable. It's your time to just relax, to settle in, to let the noise of your head, anything going on around, just sort of melt away. Give yourself that time. Stay connected to your breath. However that means, however that works for you. We have just a few minutes left here. And if you can take those few minutes to stay in your Shavasana, try to resist that urge to start running through the to-do list. Leave that way up high on the shelf for now. Stay here in your yoga space, with your breath, whatever's going on around. Let's try and let it go for just 2 more minutes. Breathe in, and breathe out. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And it's Friday, it's the weekend, so I hope you enjoy it, enjoy the warmth and sunshine, and take a little bit of this peaceful time that we've had and carry it through to your weekend. And remember, as easy as it is to get caught up in all the noise, literal noise around you, media noise, creating that noise in our head, try to stay grounded. Come back to your breath as often as you need, every time you need. And just keep your feet rooted to the ground. Great to have you all here, and I'm seeing some more names, so thanks for joining. Thanks, Mitchell. Namaste, everyone.